Hi everyone, welcome back. We have a lot of things to talk about today. Our new modulars are working really well, and we've worked most of the bugs out of them. We still have a few that we're working on, but it's coming along nicely. I will show you some of those, and also we have a special coming up just about the middle of the video. We happen to run across an old friend here, Tomas Vrba. He's the one who carved the dragons for me, and he's a wonderful artist, and he's got a little bit of new art now that's coming out. I want to show you that. Let's get into running some trains. As we pass the mill and come up on the carnival, you will have already made about 1/3 of the lap around our new modulars. You can see they're running pretty smoothly. We do have some finish work to do, but they are coming along pretty nicely. Next, I'll show you a little bit of what goes into setting the modules up for one of the train shows or an event. In our last video, we were getting ready to load all the new modules into their new racks. And here you can see the big trailer has just arrived, and we open her up and get ready to load them. It was a little bit of a blur, but the bridge just went in. We found out that the modules do not slide easily into the rack, so we had to brace it against one of the center posts. And then we loaded up our first rack. And so our first rack of modules goes into the trailer. Oh, no, wait a minute, it came back out. Everybody's talking. Why are they talking? There it goes. It went into the trailer. Now, this takes quite a group effort here. Even though these are nice, new, lighter weight modules than what we had in the past, you're still talking roughly 1,100 pounds, and you are pushing it up a pretty steep ramp and having to go straight in. You can't veer off either way. We did finally get all the racks into the trailer, got them all strapped down, and put all of our essential other items, which I don't have a picture of, into the back of the trailer. So it was fully loaded. The next day we arrived at the Skagit Fairgrounds at Building D, and we moved everything from the trailers into the building. First thing they had to do was figure out where the bridge went, because everything is positioned in relation to the bridge. And we did actually add some dimensions to this. We are now 50 feet by 42 feet, so it's a little bit larger than what we had in the past. So once the bridge was set, all the pieces started to come together for the first time in earnest. We had not had more than 4 pieces at any one time connected together until now at the Skagit Fair. There were a few hitches here and there, and we had a good-sized learning curve, but it came together, and it all worked out fairly nicely. Once we started unloading the racks, however, we did find a problem with our new racks. Our side supports were not adequate enough, strong enough, and we ended up breaking about 4 of them on one of the racks. So Ray, our mechanic, took over and started doing repairs. Ray and Dave spent the better part of 2 weeks repairing the racks so we'd have something adequate to take us to our next destination. And so with the tracks and modules all connected together, I set in to complete the wiring. Took me about 4 days. And Dave and Ray were working the racks, and a lot of the rest of the people were putting down scenery, working on the placement of structures and buildings, and doing ballasting. Lots and lots and lots. Did I say there was lots of ballasting? That's Dawn in the foreground doing the ballasting, by the way. Both Dawn and Beth were really good at ballasting. I want to stop right here and take a moment to reintroduce you to Tomas Vrba. Thomas built for me 2 beautiful dragons and a wonderful owl. I want to say that Thomas carved these pieces of artwork for me, but he didn't. He sculpted them. He looked inside the pieces of wood. He saw what was there, and he brought it out. That's the difference between an artist and a wood carver. Now Thomas has moved on to a different line. He's doing steel sculptures. He did this beautiful steel eagle. Actually, there's 2 steel eagles, one in the picture with him and then one here chasing a salmon. And the salmon is steel. Thomas does some beautiful work, and I'd like everybody to take a look at it. I'll place a link down below for Thomas's website. Please go take a look at him. And now let's get back to some railroads. So here is a photo of my little rail truck, and this is the way us railroaders go camping. This is my little trailer that I built, a little teardrop trailer to house all my electronics and battery. Fred, by the way, is the little guy on the back with the red light. And so, as it is with everything, the show must finally come to a close. And after being at the Skagit Fair, and then a couple of months later, we went up to Linden. As you can see, the module looks really great. And we started taking everything apart. First off, we had to pack all the scenery, buildings, and accessories into the little trailer, and then put all the modules into the racks and put them in the big trailer. But I think I'll just play a little music here and let the pictures speak for themselves. Thank you all for watching tonight, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you down the rails. Bye now, everyone.